Hi, and welcome back. So, entrepreneurs like Elon Musk and Gary Vaynerchuk are redefining their industries and pushing human potential to its limits. But at what cost? To their health, their lifespan, and also their health span. Now, you may not be too interested in these two specific individuals, so feel free to insert the entrepreneur of your choice. That could be Alex Hormozy, Cody Sanchez, Grant Cardone, Bezos, or even Zuckerberg. Today I'm going to break down Gary V and Elon Musk's routines and reveal the ultimate longevity blueprint for high-performance entrepreneurs. Let's first look at their age and why this really matters. Elon Musk is at the moment 52, which means he was born in 1971. And Gary Vaynerchuk is 48, means he was born in 1975. Now, both are still at the top of the game, but the choices they make now and also in the future will determine how long they can sustain their success and the high energy levels that they need to operate at. Now, my first pillar of longevity, if you follow the channel, is nutrition. So let's start there. Elon Musk has often admitted that he doesn't prioritize diet as much as he knows he should. He has a tendency to eat whatever is convenient due to his demanding schedule. In the past, he has been known to indulge in barbecue, French food, and also Diet Coke, and sometimes consumes multiple cans of diet soda every single day. Elon Musk has also confessed to enjoying junk food, as we all do, and occasionally skipping meals when he finds that he's too busy. However, he has recently made an effort to cut down on sugar and processed foods, which I think we can all agree is a very good idea. Now, Musk has said he's experimented with intermittent fasting and sometimes eats just one meal a day, as I do, and we all know that is called OMAD. He has acknowledged that eating less frequently does help him feel more energetic and allows him to maintain focus for longer. Now, while his diet is far from optimal, he recognizes the need for healthier eating habits, which could significantly improve his longevity and his overall performance. Let's now take a look at Gary V's diet. Gary Vaynerchuk is highly conscious of his diet and focuses on clean eating to maintain high energy levels throughout his very busy days. He avoids processed foods and prioritizes whole food, nutrient-dense meals. We can all agree, I'm sure, that that is the way to go. His typical diet includes lean proteins, vegetables, and healthy fats, which help sustain his energy levels and also his focus. One of his key habits is drinking green tea, which provides antioxidants, polyphenols, and a mild caffeine boost without the crash that's sometimes associated with drinking coffee. Now, he, like many other people, is mindful of his sugar intake. He aims to keep his meals balanced and avoid energy spikes and then the dips that come along with them. Although he allows himself occasional indulgences, he practices portion control and ensures that these treats don't derail his overall health goals. He believes in consistency rather than extremes and often shares how proper nutrition fuels both his business and also his longevity. My second pillar of longevity is exercise. So what do they do here? Well, sticking with Gary Vaynerchuk, he's a firm believer in physical fitness as the cornerstone of longevity and also his business performance. He says he works out 5 or 6 days a week, which some may say is probably too much, incorporating a mix of strength training, cardio, and functional fitness to keep his body resilient and his mind sharp. Now, unlike many entrepreneurs who neglect exercise due to their busy schedules, Gary V prioritizes his fitness regime because he sees it as a direct investment in his energy levels and also in his productivity. He hires personal trainers to hold him accountable and ensure that he does stay consistent. His workouts typically include weightlifting, high-intensity interval training, we know that as HIIT, and also core strengthening exercises. He also enjoys incorporating activities that keep him engaged, like sports, such as basketball and also outdoor runs. Now, for Gary V, fitness is not just about looking good, it's about maintaining long-term health, managing his stress, which is really, really important, and ensuring he has the endurance to sustain the high-energy lifestyle that he likes to live. Let's now take a look at Elon Musk. Elon Musk has a complex relationship with fitness, often acknowledging that he should work out more, but struggling to maintain consistency due to his intense work schedule. He says he prefers weightlifting to cardio type exercises. He reports on engaging in strength training exercises once or twice a week. And I've got to say, I think once or twice a week is really not enough. He has been seen performing compound movements like the bench press and dumbbell exercises, focusing on maintaining muscle mass and core strength. This, I do believe, is very beneficial for longevity. Now, although he recognizes the benefits of cardiovascular fitness, he does only a small amount of cardio, primarily on the treadmill, and then only walking, which is not ideal. But then, that said, just walking is far better than doing nothing at all. And given his long working hours and highly sedentary lifestyle, he has admitted that exercise, unfortunately, is very often neglected. Now, despite this, Elon Musk has expressed an interest in improving his fitness routine and has mentioned the importance of, to him, longevity and maintaining his high energy levels. Now, I think there are a few things that he could try. He could incorporate more structured mobility work, high intensity interval training, and flexibility exercises. This would significantly enhance his endurance and resilience against the killer of stress. Now, my third pillar on longevity is sleep. How do these two fare when it comes to their sleep? Elon Musk has historically pushed the limits of sleep deprivation, often working late into the night, sleeping in the office, and then waking up early to manage his many companies. For years, he functioned, he says, on between 4 and 5 hours sleep per night, but he eventually realized that the lack of rest was negatively affecting his cognitive function and also his decision-making process. Now, he aims for between 6 and 6.5 hours of sleep per night. He believes this is an optimal balance between rest and also his productivity. He's also mentioned that he avoids caffeine in the evenings and occasionally uses sleep tracking devices to monitor the quality of his sleep, which I think is very, very important indeed. You can't guess how much good sleep you get per night. However, given his high-stress lifestyle and erratic work schedule that only seems to be getting worse since he started working in government, I think he probably experiences disrupted sleep cycles. And while he acknowledges the importance of sleep, the demands of running multiple companies make it difficult for him to consistently prioritize it. I think improving his sleep hygiene could significantly enhance his longevity, his overall health, and also his energy levels. Take a listen to what the CrossFit champion and 5 times world's fittest man, Matt Fraser, has to say on the subject of sleep.
If sleep weren't a normal thing, it would be a banned substance. It is the most powerful thing that everyone has in their toolbox.
Now, another of my pillars of longevity is targeted supplementation. So only taking specifically what you need to fill the gaps in your nutrition and also your lifestyle. Not, for example, taking a multivitamin and thinking you now covered all the bases and you're good to go, because you're not. Elon Musk has publicly shared his use of certain medications and also some supplements. He's credited his weight loss to the use of Mounjaro, a medication primarily prescribed for type 2 diabetes that has now unfortunately been utilized for weight management too. Musk has also mentioned experimenting with Wegovy and practiced intermittent fasting to help him in his consistent battle with weight loss. Additionally, Elon Musk has discussed using doctor-prescribed ketamine for occasional depression, taking a small amount, he says, once every other week. Now, Gary Vaynerchuk, on the other hand, has not publicly disclosed specific supplements that he takes. He emphasizes a holistic approach to health, focusing on clean eating, regular exercise, and stress management techniques. In a video, Gary Vaynerchuk did mention he's never felt the need to take supplements or drugs to maintain his high energy levels. Now, it's important to note here that health routines, supplement schedules, etc. are extremely, extremely personal. And remember, what works for one person may not be suitable for another. And consulting with a healthcare professional is always recommended before starting any new medication or health supplement. Now, although Gary V says he doesn't take supplements, and Elon Musk only admits to semaglutide type drugs and ketamine, what types of supplements should they and others who have a busy, burn the candle at both ends type of lifestyle consider taking for their health span and lifespan? The first thing to do is to have a blood test to see what, if anything, is outside of the normal reference range. Then, if possible, get back into range with changes to firstly your diet and lifestyle. Then give it a month or two and then get a second blood test. Now, some of the markers are still out of range. then look at targeted supplementation. So, what are the best supplements for entrepreneurs, or indeed anyone who works long hours, battles stress, and needs sharp focus? First thing to look at is combating energy and burnout prevention. You could take rhodiola rosea. This helps to fight fatigue and also reduce stress. Then there's CoQ10, coenzyme Q10. This supports cellular energy production. And not forgetting magnesium. This is essential for relaxation, sleep, and also for your recovery. Let's now look at focus and mental performance. Now you could try L-theanine and caffeine. This enhances focus without giving you the jitters. There is also lion's mane mushroom. This can boost cognitive function and also neuroplasticity. Another very important supplement, very much in the zeitgeist at the moment, is omega-3. That's the DHA and the EPA. Critical for brain health and reducing inflammation. And this also helps maintain the correct omega-3, omega-6 ratio or balance. Then we move on to the more important reduction of stress and then recovery. First on this list, we've got ashwagandha. This lowers your cortisol levels and enhances resilience. Next, we've got the B vitamins, and this supports brain function and also your energy metabolism. Entrepreneurs play the long game when it comes to business, but what about their health? You can work 100 hours a week, that's great, but if you burn out between the age of 50 and 60, then what's the point? I think the real flex here is optimizing your lifestyle for longevity, but also for performance. And if you're looking for a reputable supplier to buy some of these supplements from, check out the big three: Renew by Science, Do Not Age, and Pro Health Longevity. And if you do buy from one of these, please feel free to use the code MYNMN at checkout to get between 10 and 15% off. And there are links in the description below to these companies' specific supplements.